90-Day Fiance. Before the 4th of July, fans witnessed two cast members make a terrible error before to the 90 days. Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo made up. After their most recent big, nasty fight, they not only reconciled, but they also moved quickly to give in to the other's requests. In this case, Gino won. Which is to say that he gave up on the prenup. Gino was purchasing a wheat beer from a pub in Panama City when Season 6, Episode 5 of the show first introduced him. The bartender had enough English to understand his problems and to offer some suggestions. In a subsequent scenario, Jasmine dined with her younger, incredibly sane sister. She explained to Liz that her ex-husband's earlier grievances were being brought up by this argument with Gino. During their divorce, it was claimed that he had hidden money, leaving her with nothing. That scenario is actually terrifying. Jasmine became worried after this. Could Gino leave her with nothing under a prenuptial agreement, leaving her on the streets? We haven't seen the prenup, so. However, it's never how they should operate. They should actually go in the opposite direction. Liz distinguished herself as by far the most sane character in Jasmine and Gino's narrative. Liz informed the camera, "I personally would leave Gino." Even so, she made sure to note that she was only going on what her sister had informed her. Jasmine was starting to break down and start crying aloud at the table in the meanwhile. Jasmine appropriately described how she treated him. "I always mistreat him." Jasmine has behaved appallingly toward Gino despite the fact that Gino has also gravely harmed her. She was afraid that due to her temper tantrums and exaggerated responses, she had permanently lost Gino. That would be the situation if Gino made sensible decisions. He is not, though. Liz advised Jasmine to take a deep breath. Liz looks to have a steady temperament and a serene demeanor. Perhaps it's because we don't see her out on dates, but we have a sneaking suspicion that she wouldn't be Jasmine in those situations either. Liz listened to everything Jasmine said about Gino, just like countless other loved ones have done throughout history. She then struggled to maintain her composure as Jasmine informed her that she would be meeting him. Recall that Jasmine had called off the wedding. But it was evident that she wasn't ready to. In fact, she was openly discussing signing the prenuptial agreement to please Gino, in front of Liz and the camera. Gino was joined at the table by Jasmine. They wisely decided to meet in a public area. This ill-advised couple's decision may have started a whole chain of events. Despite his family's pleadings and common reason regarding his own financial future, Gino gave in. He informed Jasmine that he would cancel the prenup because of the cultural differences involved. His family members at home basically begged him to take this one step to safeguard himself. And he stopped trying. Jasmine was obviously ecstatic. They kissed passionately and awkwardly. Allowing the louder, meaner person to get what they want is the key to a happy relationship. That is irony. Jasmine excitedly told the camera that she was ready to sign the prenuptial agreement in order to win Gino back. Jasmine was obviously not going to stop there. "Would you think about making a will?" Jasmine questioned. Her main worry is that while she is there on her K-1 visa, Gino, whom she intends to marry in a few months, will pass away. They wouldn't yet be married if that occurred. Jasmine was worried that this would lead to a battle with his family and that they would defeat his fiancée-to-be. On this one, even Gino was able to defend himself, however momentarily. He couldn't believe she would bring up additional paperwork after the prenup turmoil and him gracefully withdrawing his request.